it's about time I get to these. Board with bricks. In this video, I'll be talking about a few items that are of particular interest while opening up some packs of LEGO Minifigure Series 27. Alright, so while this goes in the background, let's talk about the Medieval Horse Knight Castle set 31168. And this one's just been revealed. I believe it is going to be launched in August, so looking at it, it's a very average build, very mediocre. I think the Medieval Castle 31120 was a better build. So from a castle perspective, it's fine. There are no masonry bricks that I saw in this set, so it's kind of disappointing from that perspective. And even looking at some of these pieces, yeah, it's not too exciting of a build, let's put it that way. What we do have, though, that's pretty interesting is, of course, the minifigures, the shield, and I think that's pretty much it. So from a me perspective, I'll probably just get the one set and probably buy some horses. I do want to talk about the Lego Pick-a-Brick issue, I guess, or what I've been noticing on Lego Pick-a-Brick recently. Some is good, some is not so good, but yeah. Alright, so that's overall my thoughts on the Horse Knight Castle. It's okay. I kind of wish they had a little bit more of the snake faction going on, but yeah, just the one minifigure. Could have done with at least one more, maybe a squire. I think that would have been okay. So, all right. Now, since we're on the topic, yeah, there are a few sets as well that I do want to get in the near future. I do want to get about 3 more of the Lego Knight Castle 10305, which is probably the best castle I've seen in a while. But again, my issue with these sets is that really it's not a full, it's more like a dollhouse in a lot of cases where you have a lot of open back. I would have liked to have seen more in the lines of what Lego did for the Lego Blacksmith. So that's kind of where I'm hoping Lego goes with some of their future sets. Very unlikely though. I don't think they'll give us a quote-unquote modular build, but we'll see. If I'm getting 3 more sets, I do want to build a giant, well, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to build with it, but I do want to build something really nice from a D&D setting, actually. But my issue right now is, like most, I'm sure, space. Where to put all this stuff? The more you buy, the more room you need, and there's only so many Kallax shelves I have, so many Billy bookcases that I can put these things, so yeah, I'm gonna have to figure some stuff out. I might have to continue to build my basement to store all of these things, but we'll see. More on that later. Alright, I did touch upon it, the Lego Pick-a-Brick. So a few new features, well, few new. I haven't used them, or I haven't used them, and that is the import. So you can import lists using CSV and I believe, is it LDX? I don't remember the other format, but definitely comma separated value spreadsheet. So if you're using anything like Studio, then you can export your files and import those into the Lego Pick-a-Brick. That was pretty interesting. I'm not sure why it wasn't there a while ago. Maybe it was and I hadn't seen it. But for whatever reason, Lego owns Bricklink, and there are a lot more features there than there are on Lego's official website. Or whatever. This feature does work, and it does show you which pieces are not available on the pick-a-brick option. Good on them, so it's a start. The other thing I find kind of strange with the pab wall, they limit the piece count to 10. So that for me is baffling. I really don't get why they do that. Why these artificial limits. The only thing that means is that I have to purchase 2 or 3 orders for the amount that I want. So I'm looking for a particular piece for a tree. And unfortunately, I'm limited to 10. And for those who may be asking why use Pick-a-Brick versus Bricklink, for me that's pretty straightforward. I do prefer PAB just because of the shipping. I believe it was last January I spent, I think it was a couple grand in Bricklink orders, and I spent almost half of that money in shipping fees. Shipping from all sorts of different distributors around the world. So there is some value to using the Pick-a-Brick on Lego whatever you use, lego.com, lego.ca. So there are some benefits to it, and if you can get them there, well, why not? The cost per piece is not always better though, but the shipping overall may be worth it. So something to consider for those who do use Pick-a-Brick a lot, or who want to use Pick-a-Brick. All right. So the other thing is with the Medieval Horse Knight, obviously it's brick-built horses because it's a 3-in-1 set, and that's not surprising. But the issue there is there are only 3 horses available on the Pick-a-Brick wall, online anyways. And you have, I think it's an orange brown, the reddish brown, and the beige or nougat. I don't know the official color offhand. Those are the only ones you can purchase right now, which is okay. It's probably their most used or most purchased items for horses anyways. It's unfortunate they don't have the black and white. I think that's kind of disappointing. But the important thing here is there are no saddles for whatever reason. They used to have the, I think it was just a brown or maybe a dark brown saddle and the blue saddle. Blue saddle would be ideal actually with the Medieval Horse Knight set, but they don't have any. So this is where I'm going to have to probably go Bricklink for these, and we'll see what I can get. Now I'll probably just buy the one Medieval Horse Knight castle and wait for the pieces to come out on Bricklink, which I'm sure a lot of people are going to do, but I think it's more viable doing it that way than buying multiple Medieval Horse Knight sets. So this video obviously won't be the video of the month. This is just a opening. I've been slightly injured in the last few weeks, so I haven't been doing much in terms of script writing or recording, obviously. So this is just a quick video, talk about what's going on, and the next video should be, the next official video for this month, should be a review of one of the Funhole sets. I still have about a couple left to build out for the medieval theme, so I'm looking very much forward to that. But again, it's coming down to where do I put these things once I finish building them. They're really nice and all, but I need a place to put them. So that's going to be one of my next home projects, I guess. Not really Lego related. It's more of a, how do I build this out so I can, you know, have a bed that people can, guest bed that people can actually sleep on instead of get poked in the back with a bunch of spears. So that is all for now. Hope you enjoyed this kind of video. Let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one.